Remember who you are. Never forget this. Never forget who you are. Some of you have gone through comparing yourself and forgotten who you are. Some of you have gone through failure and forgot who you are. Some of you have lost things and forgotten who you are. Remind yourself of who you are. And who you are is greatness. Who you are is courage. Who you are is faith. Who you are is beautiful, and never forget that. It's on you. It's totally on you. Your life is your responsibility. You have to make a decision. Some of us think we have next week, we have next year, we have tomorrow. Listen, make your decision now. Make your choice now. Oftentimes we start to compare ourselves. We start to look out. We start to define ourselves by our failures. We start to define ourselves by our struggle. We start to define ourselves by our feelings, by our emotions. We start to define ourselves with what we have in our life. We start to define ourselves by what surrounds our life. And we forget who we are. We allow certain situations or certain things in our life to make us forget who we are. You're a choice away from a new beginning. A lot of us talk about it, but how are you going to live it? Let this be the moment where you look back and this was the momentum's shift in your life. Because if this was your last month of life, how would you live it? If this was the only chapter that you can leave when you leave this earth, what would this chapter say? The reason why a lot of people never live the life that they were meant to live is because they don't make decisions, because they don't make choices. Whatever it is in your life, whatever is holding you back, whatever it is you need to pursue, maybe it's a dream that you want to do, maybe some idea that you want to pursue, but as long as we don't make decisions, nothing. Is going to change. Everything that was meant to break you is going to build you if you allow it. Remind yourself of who you are. I don't care what people try to say about you. I don't care what your bank account says. I don't care what your boss says. I don't care what your friend says. Remind yourself of who you are. And who you are is greatness. Who you are is unique. The problem with this world is that we want things to happen without action. We want faith to take place, but we don't want to operate in faith. We want to stop the pain, but we don't want to remove ourselves from the pain. We want to be successful, but we don't want to do the habits every day that can make us successful. Do something today that tomorrow will thank you for. Do something today that next year will thank you for. A lot of us were making the wrong decisions by not making a decision. We're keeping things in our life, expecting things to just change. Things are not going to change without making changes. I know it's hard when people remind you that you're something that you're not. I know it's hard when social media is saying that you are less. But remind yourself of who you are. Don't ever forget that. Don't let comparison make you forget that. Don't let failure make you forget that. This is the day where your life changes. This is the day where the shift happens. This is the day where you go from just accepting life to becoming intentional with your life. I want you to understand the power of giving yourself a chance. I want you to understand the power of trying something new. What can you do right now in your life that will make you a better you? It's not going to be easy when you make decisions in your life for good. Maybe bad things will happen. People will start to talk about you. People will not support you. People will call you crazy. People will call you things, but it's a part of the process. You have to trust the process. So many of us quit at the breakdown, but you don't realize it's not a breakthrough without a breakdown. You have to break through something. You are not the things that people try to put in your life. You are not the labels that people try to put in your life. You have to pat yourself on the back. So when this world tries to give you less, when this world tries to tell you something different, when opinions try to tell you something different, remind yourself of who you are. Your life is just nothing but the sum of choices that you made. Take a step in the direction that you want to take your life. Your best days can be in front of you, but you have to make a decision today. It's up to you to rise above it. It's up to you to come out of it. You can either accept it and say, this is going to be my identity for the rest of my life, or you can go do something about it.